What's up? I'm on Last Chaos, all that good stuff. My day's going pretty good. Hopefully yours is. You can always leave a comment on that if you wish. So what will it be that you leave behind? Will there be anything that is what it is that you have done, that you have left behind? For future generations? Do you not care for what might happen for the future generations? Is it something that you expect someone else to do? Will even your own generation remember you? Other than maybe your family. Is there any aspiration that is maybe carried by your family? So what will it be that you do? It shows that you are here and you are you. Will it be something genuine and fresh? Or will it be that not much is remembered when it's time for you to rest? Will you try to do anything? Do you feel as if you can do anything? You can if it is that you believe. What kind of things, if you have children, do you wish to leave? Maybe the mindset and mentality? Not speaking of other things. More speaking the way that you carry yourself. The morals and all that kinds of things that you leave behind. What kind of impact on society will you have? Will it be a good one? Will it be a bad one? Only you are the one that decides if it is, whichever way it may be. Would you not just wish to leave a legacy? By doing what it is that would be your aspiration? Couldn't you leave a legacy by pursuing this aspiration? Would it be difficult? Well, of course. If it was easy, well, the first part of it, if it was easy, then everyone would do it. Once you build the habits and other things, well, then it becomes easy, but until then, do you wish to leave a legacy such as this? The mentality of working hard? Or something less and not that far? You work hard enough, you can get it and accomplish it. Whatever that may be. Is that the kind of legacy that you wish to see? Is it something that maybe one that not until you're gone ones will see? That's very well possible, and can be. Some of the most famous artists there are were not famous until after they completed for what they are. Are you an artist such as this? How many things will be different if you were to try to pursue? What kind of repetition will be left by you? Or maybe the ones that come after you? No matter family or not. What would you do if you had the chance? Would you? Leave something for a future generation? Past yourself? Or are these things that you only think of yourself? In general life, that is. Is that the way that it happens to be for you? Do you ever have a plan on what it is you will do? So what will it be that is left when there is no more time for you, for it has left? Will you leave something that is great? Even if it is only amongst your family, if that is what it is you wish. Not all wish to be in the limelight. Some prefer being behind the scenes of the light. Some just do not even try to bob and weave in the fight. Will there be a tale that is told when it is that you have become gray and old? Will it be that they will say that you were bold, never wavering for what it is that you believe, consistent upon what it is you do and wish to see? Will there be questions for why and when, how, and all other things that involve the how? What kinds of things, thinking of this, would you possibly leave now? The story of your life. What will you leave for others to see? Will it be something grand? Will it be something not? Will there be a lot of old untold stories in that spot? Will it be as like stories of old? Will it be ones that are never told? Will it be that ones will look up to what it is that you have done? No matter, maybe it might be your daughter or your son. Or maybe the children after that. Or maybe ones that have no association with such things as that. Will it be that they tell things of you and what it is that you chose to do? Will there be speculation upon what it is maybe you thought? And what it is that you did, the actions forth you brought? Would it be that maybe your friends would think the same? Maybe ones that didn't even know what was your name? Will it be that these tell stories of what it is that you have done? Or what kind of person you were when these things were done? What will it be? As far as what it is that everyone else gets to see. What kind of story or legacy? Will there be other things that would be revealed if it were that you were to act on what your aspiration is now? Would it be a comeback story from what difficulties you have gone through? What, through this, will it be told about you? Will it be as if you were forged in fire? Will it be that ones listening or seeing they would be inspired? Or maybe what it is that you have endured? Or will it be that they think that they could have done better for what it is that you have endured? Will it be that ones think that they can wear your shoes, even though there's no way their foot can fit in your shoes? So what kind of legacy will be left by you? Will it be that it be told by many, or would it be told by a few? What kind of impact do you wish to see that is the story that is yet to be told that is about you? You are the one that decides it, as it is, that you live it, you currently write it. No matter if there's one that has read it or not. What will be the ending story in your plot? Will it be something of grandeur, or will it not? Will it be that you would not like your story to be told? Question is, Why would you be embarrassed for what it is to your story to be told? Did a few things that maybe you shouldn't have. As far as pursuing your dreams and aspirations. What it is that inspires you. Mainly speaking of your actions toward ones that might have stood against you being successful. About your striving, even if you made mistakes, to be successful. The growth that maybe you have had, or maybe the lack of that growth that you had. Would the story of your life right now be a top seller, or would it be a flop as if right now? But here's the thing that can easily change. What will it be? Not what was. What will? You still have moments upon the clock as it goes. Tick, tick, tock. So what will it be? Will there be a great story of many things? Enduring through what it was that would be, being forged by the fire, through all things that, under normal circumstances, most people would not aspire. There are many that have gone through things that, if they told you, you probably wouldn't even believe them. And yet, they accomplish more than somebody that has a normal life. But sometimes it's the other way around. But what will it be for you? Just because you have a hard time does not mean you cannot do. I know, you're probably like, well, there he goes pushing again. Well, that's just what I do. It happens to be the niche that I happen to do. But what kinds of things like this can you do? What, are you maybe a social media kind of person? Maybe digital marketing? Maybe you are one of the finest cooks that have ever cooked particular dishes. May not be a grand story, but your effort, that is what makes it a grand story. Or at least most people would think that it would not be. Most people think that gifts are only like playing instruments and being in the movies and all this other stuff. Yes, that is, but even some of the simplest tasks, well, there's certain people that can't do that, as well as others. So what kind of story will you tell of what you can do better than others? But do it humbly, of course. No need for boasting and such things as that. Will it be that maybe that's what it is they tell with that? Maybe it would be that you turned away from challenges. Or maybe other things. The possibilities are endless in these kinds of things. Would it be, maybe, they'll tell upon how it is you cowered down when you were more than capable to not do such things, to keep your head up, not looking down on the ground? If it were that you were to believe, even if it was that results you didn't actually think you see, still you can hold your head up. There's no reason why you cannot hold your head up. Will it be that they tell the story that you had such things happening and you turned it around? Only you are the one that chooses if you look up or if it is you look down. Does not matter for who it is that is around. Chin up. Continue with your chin up. It's not necessarily easy to do such things as this. When maybe you do not have the confidence for such things as this. Will it be that you could change your mindset and be stronger because of your mindset? You are the one that decides the result you get. Through the fire, hold your head up high and you can learn, earn, and all of that. The circumstance does not have to burn you. If it is that you have the confidence, it cannot burn you. Will it be a story that is grand? Will it be that it's something that ones would wish to see? Or get inspired upon what it is they would hear or see? What will it be? will it be that you leave a legacy? And how it was that you acted for the one that you call me? Would it be something that another would wish to see? For what? Maybe they could be inspired for what it is that you had endured, even when it is so much difficulty you happen to have endured. You are the one that decides your story. Do not think that another can decide your story. For some, they seem not to understand this. Or they entirely misunderstand this. Many that I have met personally always give one excuse. When it is that it's brought up about what it is that they know they wish to do or feel upon the fact of what it is they should do. I'll start when this happens. Or after this. Oh, only if I see this. Is that the story that you wish to be told? About you? That you were not bold? If for some reason you're waiting until the perfect time. Uh, Newsflash. That time is now. The time is going tick, 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 tock, tick, 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 tock. Even as it is that you listen to me talk. If not now, then when? When it is that you are at your tragic end. When it is that you have very little time. And you could not run down that line that happened to be the lane that you are happening to be in. And you would not be able to make it to the finish that happens to be the end. If not now, then when? Will it be that this will never come? Will it be a story that everyone would wish would come? The things that you are able to do, not being projected by you. Let me ask you this. Hypothetically, if you were able to look at someone and know exactly what they could do, and every person could do that, what would they ask you? about what it is that you're not doing? What would they tell you about why you should? Just a hypothetical question. What will it be that they would say about what you're not allowing to be seen? I mean, for real. And yet you have doubt. People are counting on you to do what it is you're supposed to do. What it is that you are able to do. Whatever it is. Maybe a service or something else. Will it be that it be a grand story? Or would it not? For what it is that you chose not to show in this spot? And what will it be that when the end of your days you happen to see would be around your bed in the last moments before you're no longer here and you would be dead, screaming with angry eyes. We came to you because you're the only one that could have gave us life. Will it be that would be what they would do? Your dreams, aspirations, ideas, everything else that came to you. Will it be this is what they will do? When it is the last moments, the last breath you would take? Or would it be a story that this would not be true? What was just said by me? Will it be that you could endure through the struggle? Become humble when it is that you know that you have the struggle. Would it be that you would grow from such things? Or would it be that for this, no one would know? So how many things would this grand story say that you had done? Would it be that you showed effort for everything that you have done? Would it be that you had not? What kind of legacy will it be you leave in this spot? Would it be something great with complaining about certain things? Would some hesitate to do such things after what it is they knew about such things? What kind of story? What kind of legacy? What kind of impact will it be that from you everyone else happened to see? It's being shown right now. Even if you know or not know, it's being shown as it is now. By ones that can see, of course. Go to the store. Most of the time you live in a not always small town, but you live there long enough. Pretty much everyone knows each other or knows who's been there long enough. That reputation that might precede you. What kind of reputation do you wish to precede you? What kind of reputation would it be that you would wish? Will it be one of legacy or less than this? Will it be one of honor? Or would it be one that has lack of honor? More speaking of what it is that you may have done towards your aspirations and dreams, just to be specific. Things that you are able to do that no one else can, specific. What will it be that that story is told? And the struggles for what it is. If it was you were bold. For if it was that you would not be, how many pages would there not be? How many learning opportunities would you lose? How many opportunities for friendships and other things would you lose? Maybe even love particular. Many times within your passion, you find someone else that's similar, that likes to do the same passion. So what kind of legacy will be left by your passion? Will it be one that you were intimate with? Or would it be that you did not do such things with? As far as your dream or aspiration, When you're on the grind, well, you got to be intimate. All the subtleties. Like a lover. Treating your aspiration as if it is a lover. What kind of legacy would others see from what it is that you have accomplished? Even if it is that you think it is simple for what it is that you have accomplished. Many of the simplest things that some would think that would be common, others would get inspired regardless of the ones that think it's common. Will it be that your story may be one that isn't that fancy of a one, or any other thing such as this? Or would it be very intimate when it is that you're telling by what it is that by your actions you are telling? It's not the situation that defines you. It is how you respond. Will it be that you have a lack of response? Will it be that you have one that is above what it is that most will? Would it be that one's seeing your difficulty and your struggle? Would it be that they would get ill for complaining upon what it is that they have gone through? Will it be that this legacy that you are currently making as it is, even as I speak, you are making? Will it be one that is good? Will it be one that is bad? Would your family members that are already gone and dead be sad as it is they read for what you happen to have did? At those points, would they call you a fool for not going after your aspiration? That is why they would call you a fool. When it was that you were only standing but on the 5-yard line, but you decided to stop upon the 5-yard line. So what kind of legacy will it be that you leave? Will you actually finish those 5 yards you got left before you leave? Or will it be that, because it is you chose not to, you would be one that would be considered one that sat on the bleachers because you chose not to? What legacy will it be that you leave? Will it be one grand or one that no one wishes to see? What kind of things, if it is that you chose not to act, would you not show to the world that only you could have done that. What will it be? Will there be greatness that you did not know that was within you that you happened to see? Because there is greatness there regardless if you know it happens to be. Maybe you just need someone to tell you that. Even if it is, you do not fully believe that. Put in effort and see what happens. 1 year challenge, as I have given already. But what will it be that maybe you have already tried? That you think you cannot do, and you think that your legacy might have died? How much effort is it that you truthfully put in? Is it something that you actually wish to have and achieve in the end? Will it be that the legacy you leave? The things that you said, but no actions to show upon the fact that is actually what you wish to do. Is that the legacy that will be left by you? Or will you be one that can at least said that you happen to be one that happens to do? For the best of what it is that you can. Even if you believe it or not, there is greatness and you can. The non-belief is the part you must fix. After that, just habits is the only other thing you need to fix. For what it is that you repetitively do will be the best thing or worst thing for you. Is it something that is good? Is it something that is bad? Now, it could be a good skill, but if it is that you repetitively do it a certain way to where it limits you, then no longer is it a good thing, for it limits you. But what will it be? Will it be that you choose to change, to be something better than you were the other day? Changing bad habits for success ones, like being persistent. What will it be? Will you continue and no results for you to see? Get a small little challenge. If there was something that you have tried to do, put in the same amount of effort that you did before, but do it for 6 months more than what it is that you had previously done. And then, upon starting again, take records from the start to the end of the 6 months, plus whatever time you already did previously too. So I can explain it. Say you did whatever it is you wish to do for 2 months and gave up. You do it 2 months plus 6. But at least once a week. You can do it daily if you wanted. But jot down what you thought you were your progress, what you thought were your problems. Go to sleep. Wake up. Before you start to do that, if you have any problems, look at what it is you think your problem might be. Do the research to see if that's a problem you can correct. Try to work on correcting it and then try it again. And do that until you have no issues. Then see how long that you have your issues. Now, granted, you might think, oh, well, that's too much effort. If you want progress, you have to put effort in. Doesn't matter what you want to do, you have to. If you want it, well, you're the one that's going to have to get it. But what kind of legacy will you leave? If it is, at this point, you choose to get it. Will it be that you choose not to put in the effort? Will it be that you choose to, and then be surprised? What it is that you could do, what it was, what you, without knowing, were stopping your own self that you call you. What will it be? Will it be that these things would not be seen nor done by you? What will it be that you choose to do? Will it be something that even at that you would still refuse to do? Well, it seems that I need to take an intermission and all that good stuff. It'd be a great time for you to do so as well, or think of questions or comments or whatever. I'll answer any if there are some after this intermission video. If you like my motivational poetry thing that I do, you can always check it out under Gaming with Knack, Inspirations of a Gamer,
under music distributors, and you'll find it. There are currently 4 volumes, but there are 3 that are in the process of being released right now. So within the next week or so, there'll be 3 more volumes. So is there anything that you will leave behind for the future generations? A legacy of types. Will it be something good? Will it be something nice? Will it be something that ones forget? Or will there be a point to where they cannot forget because of what it is you might have done or the inspiration that you've shown for what it is that, because of that, others have done? A small little shout out, by the way. Real quick before I continue upon this in this day. For one of the few that have met me back when I first started, Calvin, I want to say thank you, by the way. In case you don't know who I'm referencing, there was once a guild named Daydreaming. The guild master of that. At one point, I was the director as well. By the way, also, Vane and Beast Hunter. I appreciate you, too. And that mage that I couldn't remember the name. That was a friend of Calvin's. I still remember what you said to me that day, Calvin. Don't get up until I tell you. That is a legacy that someone else left. By the way, personal message. I will honor what I said a few years ago. Unless that's something you don't wish. But of course, you know, the stipulations to this. But that aside, what kind of legacy will you leave? Will it be something that someone sees? Will it be as if it was not there? Would it be that no one else in any way would ever care? Will anyone even know that you were here? So what kind of legacy will you leave? Will you neglect to remember that you have a chance by what you do to be remembered? Or by what it is that you say that maybe allows or helps someone else to act upon this day? Not everyone is to specifically act. There are some that are more for or more suited for giving encouragement and other things. But of course, they still act in the midst of those kinds of things. Will it be a case that there once was three, or will there be a case that you will not be amongst one that could be someone that leaves a legacy for who it is they were and who it is they are? Will you be able to tell close or far, regardless of how it is you might look now compared to when then? Would you know what kind of legacy will it be that you leave and show? Will it be that ones would know? So what kind of name will it be that you show? What kind of reputation would precede you? What kind of reputation will be something that you leave so ones remember you? Will it be that they do not know what color or the name of the dragon that one particularly said something on what it is that they said, they named? Specifically, the pet, Blue Tiger. What color and what was the name of the pet? Only you and I know. But what kind of legacy does that show? But what kind of legacy will you, one that I did not send a message to, leave? Enough about my message and for what it is I wish to say or for them to see. What kind of legacy, other than what it was that I was mentioning that could prove that it was me? What kind of legacy will you leave? Let's stop talking about me. So, will you neglect to remember what your source is, to make it to where you do something that you could be remembered? Would it be that others would not know who upon you were because of what you did not show upon you were here, so they could not know who you were? Would it be good? Would it be bad? Would people even notice? Would it be that they would be sad for what it is that you may have done, that you left, for them to maybe finish for what it is that needs to be done? Or would it be that all the work is done? What kind of legacy will you leave when your life is done? Will it be one that is something that lasts? Would it be something that goes away fast? Would it be something that Maybe you know, but you do not wish to say. Some evidence does not need to be shown nor happen to be say. Some their reach may be broad. Some may not show upon the fact their reach is bigger than what it is you might think, even if it is upon the fact they know. What kind of arrogance might that show? If it were they were to say, if they knew how much their reach or their legacy they have left so far upon this day. That is in between you and what it is you do. No need to be boastful for what it might be that you might be able to do. Doesn't mean you cannot show upon what it is you can, but try not to toot your horn if you can. But what legacy will it be that you leave? Will there be things that people notice? Will it be something they see? Will it be that at times maybe a lack of self-control? Maybe you had frustrations you just had to let go. But what kind of legacy or reputation will precede you? No matter if it goes before you or comes after. What will it be that people know you for forever after? Even before it is they see your face, will they be misplaced upon what it is they say? For they do not know upon what it is they say. Will it be that they do not know? Will it be even your presence even has a chance to show? Will anyone even know? What kind of positive impact might you have if it were you were to do something that were to last? If it is that you did not neglect to remember? Will it be something that someone else can remember? Will it be something simple? Will it be something complex? Will you have like a filing system for this? Will it be something that is a smaller work than that? Will it be even anything? Will it be that anyone would even listen to your anything? Or watch? Whatever it is, your legacy. In a day age like this, you realize how much you can impact the world by what you project. Mere thoughts of what it is that you think should be, of what it is that the world should see. What kind of legacy with this will you leave? Well, I'm back from my intermission, all that good stuff. So what kinds of these things might apply? What will it be that, if you put in your effort, would it be that you would not lose? What would be what another, through you, could they see? What kind of confidence would be something just by what it is another happened to see? What will these things, such as this, be if it were that, even for what it is your struggle you see, for what it is, it is, and it's gonna be. But what kind of resilience would inspire one by what it is through you they happen to see? What kind of impact would there be if it was these aspirations that you wish to be? What would it be that ones would see? Can you describe it? Can you not? What would it be if they did not? What kind of individuals would you maybe not meet? Maybe even a future lover might you meet? Who else might you meet? Maybe the one that you call me? For when it is that you do, your aspiration, whatever this may be, you learn a little bit more about the person you call me. Through the struggle, even when you think you cannot, if you push through and change your mindset to where anything you can do, what kinds of things would you learn about yourself? You know, you. Will it be that you spend your whole life and you don't even know the person that you call your life? Will it be such as this, not seeing the inner strengths, resilience, and other things that you could, if it was that you just do what it is that you could, if it was for only you had the confidence and believed? Even if at first you're not, as it is that you do repetition, the basic practice, that would change. If it was you did not neglect to notice that change. If it was that you were not the same, then what it is that you might think is less upon this day. If it were that you were to change your mind as far as the mentality you have within your mind, You can accomplish anything that you set out to do as long as you are persistent and you have a way to prove you have progress when it is that you have doubt that knocks on your door saying you do not have progress. It may be tedious, but doubt is something that is very tedious. Choosing the actions is the easy part, but to do it, that's a whole nother part. But once you do and you get into the repetition, after a while you actually enjoy the repetition. Getting to where it is a habit, to where you do it regardless. Do you have success habits? Do you not? Easy way to tell is, do you do what it is you wish to do or do you not? It's kind of like the mentality of this. One that smokes cigarettes, if they're out of cigarettes, what's the first thing they're going to try to do? Try to find some, right? But they just naturally do it. Don't even think about it. Can you not do the same thing with your aspiration or dream? Get intoxicated by pursuing your dream? You know how much of a joy you get by pursuing it? Even if others doubt why it is you're doing it. It becomes an addiction, in a way, when it is that you pursue your dream upon every day. One that has already developed this successful habit, as far as pursuing their dream as far as a habit, that is the only thing they crave to do. For they have the repetition, the neural pathways built amongst their mind to make it to where even when they don't wish to do it at that time, they still do, for it is natural reaction. Pursuing your dream, can it not be natural reaction? Will it be as this way for you? Or will you turn away before this has been imparted as a part of you? Will it be that you leave a legacy of ones that wish to be successful by watching what it is that maybe you did amongst your field to be successful? Even if it seemed to be petty, something simple, little, but simple. Do you set schedule for what it is that you need to do? No matter upon what it is you need to do. You have a time you need to go to work, do you not? You have a time you need to go to sleep.
have a time you need to wake up. Generally speaking, most of the time you probably eat around the same time. Why can you not do that for your aspiration to do it at the same time? Make it part of your daily routine, even if it is you do not wish to do that routine. Before long, the results can very well be seen. I'll actually give a little bit of an example here in a second, possibly. Don't know how easy that would be. I'll probably do it at the end if I'm going to do that, but there's something I wish to show you about what I mean by routine. Put it this way, being a content creator and all that, I basically have videos at idle, sitting, waiting. And last time I checked, I have like, because of how much I've done it, because of this, what I'm speaking of, got like 15 or 20 videos I've yet to post. Just sitting there, waiting for the time to post it. Now, considering how many videos and all that, I make videos almost every single day. Even some don't even get to be seen for months. Now, as far as your aspiration, you see where that can go? If you do it every day, well, how much material would you have if you were to do that? I mean, even if you're making a product. How many, if you were to do it at an allotted amount of time every day, how many would you be able to make? Even if you didn't wish to do it. Smartest thing to do is get into a habit, even when it is you don't need to. I have a very specific routine, very specific days that I do certain videos, then other days that I do my others. Almost like clockwork. Do you do such things when you're doing your content or whatever it is that you're doing? Practicing your craft? Will it be there be evidence that you are practicing your craft or your profession or within your field? Probably be wiser if I don't show you that, but Will it be that you will be consistent enough to where the proof that you are shows through upon the fact that you are? Or will it be that you tend to slack? Will it be that you leave a legacy of doing that when it is you could do more? If it was that you chose to open that door. By the way, I will show you one thing, though. You'll have to excuse the mess, but I don't know if you know what's behind me right here, besides my cat. So I'll show you. I don't know if you can see what's back there in that corner. That's a guitar stack back there. That's my drum set there. That's my bass stack and my basses. Now, where I was before, I couldn't really have them set up. So eventually, once I get myself back into being able to do that, I'll add some music to what it is I'm doing. Not necessarily for the stream, though, because... but for the videos, from time to time. Will it be that your spending of time would be wise? Would it be that it's not? Do you understand what it is to utilize your time, or do you not? In fact, at times, you'll see that little outro that I do, particularly the guy with, well, I'm pretty sure if you've seen the special outro I put out sometimes, that's actually me that does all of that, as far as the music part. In fact, I can prove when it was written and all of that, because I put a timestamp on it, put it on the BMI music, British music, I think it's called Institution or something like that, and DistroKid. At one point. And actually, I still have it on my Facebook, actually. The guitar riff part. Did every single one of the songs that I did for the guitar riff. Have it on Facebook for that purpose, too. To prove when it was done. Will it be that you will continue to pursue your dream, or will it be that you do not? Will it be that that legacy would be left by you, or would it not? And actually, one of my few ideas that I had, that just now starting to get to where it can be in fruition, is actually doing music to me playing the game. Actually have it to where the drum hits and other things are all lined up when the character happens to move or make a hit. But that was done many, many, many years ago. As far as the original plan, that's just now starting to come to light to where I can. Granted, this music that I'm speaking of won't be included in all of it. That takes way too much time. But just random ones I pick, I'll add some music to when I have time to do it. Well, besides doing my music when I'm taking a break, but so will it be that you have multiple things that maybe you will leave a legacy? Or what it is maybe you pursue? Or will it be something that will be an issue? Will it not? Will it? Will it be in this spot? But leaving a legacy for what it is that maybe you have an impact. What is this specific impact? Would it be something that would be worth your while? Would it be something that would get you intoxicated? Why it is you happen to do it? Would you have the self-control to continue to do it, even when it was that you chose not to? Would there be things that you were not ready, but you knew you were not to? Would you take the steady steps upon what it is that maybe you need to work to be able to do what it is that would be the self-control that is allotted to you? Would you show a lack of it when it is that you have not reached that point? To be honest, I just did that with my last stream. That's why I just mentioned that at that point. One subject I cannot speak about quite yet. Maybe I had to vent. But of course, it's not official. It has not hit my YouTube. And has not hit my Facebook. That also counts the same as like my YouTube. As far as the videos and audio that I speak to you, there are certain times, well, got a few things on my mind that I have to release. That isn't always easy as it is that I need to release. Not always nice either, to be honest. That's why I always say, unless it hits my YouTube, it is not my official thoughts on that subject. And if I'm not willing to post it on my Facebook, it is definitely not. Of course, when it is, you know there's something you need to work on. You find an issue when it is that within certain things you try to work on. Or you very clearly notice what it is that you need to work on. Will it be times that you do not acknowledge that there are things that amongst these things that you need to acknowledge? And know upon the fact that, whatever it may be, is something you need to work before you might be able to do that. Or can you tell by how good you do at what it is that you are doing at that time? Maybe you tried to do that, or convey that at too early of a time. Like, for me, for example, at times my streams don't seem to be so, how can I put it? Smooth. Not a gaps and all that. Oh, extra background noise of what it is that's going on in this brain that's rattling. Or the lack of what it is that I wanted to say. That would be why I have a filing kind of system I have set up. As far as how I set my video titles up. The way I know if it is that I need to go back. Even know the character and organize it by that. Will it be that for what it is that you need to do? Is there something as far as this kind of thing that you might have to do? Or will this be something that is a lack of knowledge as far as what it is you need to do? to efficiently do what it is you need to do? Or will this be something that you will not do? But I will tell you this, there are ones that will. What others will not do. If you wish to be successful, these are things that you need to do. May be hard at times for you, for you to do. Will it be this will be part of your legacy too? Choosing to do, even amongst what it is that others may think or say you do not need to do, to go that extra mile to get that sale or whatever it may be, or that personal growth that you really, really wish to see. Or that extra bit that makes it to where it's easier when it is that you have done what it is you have done, to make it to where it's easier for you to be the one that has won. For you know and have recorded upon what it is you have done. A proof when it is that doubt knocks upon your door. Don't even need to look out the peephole. You already know, and they do too, that it's not welcome there. Will it be that these are legacies? Will it be that it is new habits? Will it be that you have new success habits to help you to succeed in what it is you wish to? No matter upon what it is you wish to. Will it be that you will refuse? Will it be that you choose not to move? Will it be that you think that only if it is that certain things line up, not realizing upon the fact, more than likely, these things will not line up like you wished them to, like that? Or is that just an excuse? In most cases, it is. Trying to blame something else for the results that you, yourself, get. You don't wish for it to be seen for what it is. It's easy to blame something else instead of yourself, because you do not need to look in the mirror for when it is you blame something else. Will it be that you try to pull that? Not very wise when you choose to do that. For even amongst this, you know you lie to yourself. How many times did you have to tell that to yourself? An excuse always sounds best to the one that happens to make it. So how did it sound as it is you chose to make it? Would it be that you would realize such things? Would it be that you would wish to have the opposite legacy than these such things? Or would it be that would be what others would happen to see? But you are the one that chooses. So my question I might be asking in this is very simple. Why you think of this? So, how long did it take before or after the excuse you made to go? Were you sweating bullets? Or were you not? Would it be that you even knew it was an excuse in that spot? Not willing to move, trying to come up with a reason why you do not have to move. Will it be that you will come up with another after the meeting of this other? If it is that you happen to, you have no willingness. You might as well stop lying to everyone else and the one you call you. And just be honest. And just say, well, no, I choose not to do. Will it be that way? Will you be honest with yourself and everyone else? Why it is you choose not? If it is that you don't. Hopefully your legacy is that you choose not. But you could easily change that in this spot. If it was that you chose, and above you chose to rose, to rise for what it is, above for what your excuse might be, and just show upon what it is that needs to be seen. Will it be this would be a legacy that's more like what you wish? Or is it more in a way that just wish to be left alone? For what it is that you choose not to do when your lack of chance to grow. But just so it is that you know. If it is you come up with this excuse, there's something else you need to know. When it is no more farther that you can go. when it is no more movement upon what it is you can do, will this be a decision that is liked by you? Will you have regret? Will you not? Will you wish you would have never said that and just acted in that spot? Will it be that you leave a legacy that others can see? Maybe one that they can hear as well, depending on what your profession and craft or your field is as well. Will it be that anyone even knew that you dwell? Will it be that they do not? Will it be that you leave any kind of legacy in this spot? Or will it be that you do not? Well, that looks like all the time I have for now. So, until next time.